Hi everybody, my name is Margot Martin and I am so excited to jump on here with you today and share with you about the do's and don'ts of social media. As you all know, a lot of what we do is based around social media, and social media can be ever-changing and sometimes we feel a little bit lost. But these things that I'm going to share with you, these basic principles, will never change. These are all things that you need to remember as you begin your posting journey. So whether you have posted a lot on social media before or you haven't posted at all, these are great rules for you to stick to, and I'm going to share those with you. So first and foremost, I love this because today my kids are with a babysitter and I'm at a coffee shop and I am feeling so energized because I get to make this video for you, and I love that we can take this business anywhere that we go. So I have been a Beachbody coach for almost 3.5 years, and these principles have been solid principles that have really helped me to build my business, so I want to share them with you. Okay, so the very first thing, what should you be doing? Okay, I'm gonna kind of go back and forth here. What should you be doing? Number one, you should be posting about 2 to 5 times a day, especially on Facebook, okay? Because what you need to understand is that Facebook is funny, and Facebook's algorithm only shows a percentage of people, a very small percentage of people, your posts. So you have to make sure that you are showing up in people's news feeds as much as possible. So for example, your friend Sarah, she may not see all 2 to 5 of your posts a day, but if you are consistently posting, she's guaranteed to see at least one of those posts. So kind of the rule about posting is that you want to post 80% about your life, 20% about Beachbody. You want to make sure to mention Beachbody at least once a day. Now, that doesn't mean that you're saying, hey, I'm doing Beachbody, P90X or, Shift Shop, whatever it may be. It doesn't mean that you're saying that, but you're showing them through your photo or through a video what you're doing, and you're showing them by example how your life has been changed. The biggest thing that I want to share with you about posting 2 to 5 times a day is that you need to find things that make you, you, and post about them. So this is kind of number 2. I want you to post about you. So I want you right now to pause this video after I tell you what to do. I want you to write down 5 to 10 things that make you, you, that have nothing to do with fitness. Maybe it's that you are a dog mom. Maybe you are a girl mom like me. Maybe you're a boy mom. Maybe you have lots of kids. Maybe you have no kids. Maybe you're married. Maybe you're single. Maybe you're a student. Maybe you are planning your wedding. Maybe you are going back to school. Maybe you love coffee. Maybe peanut butter is your thing. Maybe you love makeup. You love hair. Maybe you're a tomboy. Things that maybe your faith is important to you, or whatever it may be. Maybe you're a bookworm. Maybe you love movies. Okay, I'm just giving you lots of ideas. Things that make you, you. Things that when someone would look at you, maybe one of your good friends, and they would say, what 5 things does Margot love? They would be able to write those down very quickly. Those are the things that you want to share about with people, because those are the things that are going to make you relatable to the people that are following you. Because anybody can put up a fitness post, you guys. Anybody can put up like, hey, I did this workout and I got these results. But what it's going to draw people to you is who you are. So you want to make sure that you are posting about who you are often and not necessarily always about fitness. So for example, I am a girl mom. I have 3 girls, and my faith is very important to me. I live in Colorado. I love online shopping, of supporting small business owners. I love coffee. I love my family. I love to have fun and laugh. I'm a jokester. I love to be involved in encouraging and helping other people. So lots of times my posts, and I have suffered with depression, and this working out has helped me overcome my depression. So I talk about those things a lot in my posts because that makes me relatable to other people. I may not be relatable to Sally, who has 6-pack abs over there, because I will never have them, because I've had 3 babies that were very large and I have stretch marks and extra skin. But there's somebody out there that can relate to my story and who I am. And as I share about coffee, things like coffee, or that I used to play volleyball, or that I grew up riding horses, or that I love to go see a good movie, I love my Netflix shows, whatever it may be, someone may relate to me a little bit more, so that it just nails it in when I do share my transformation photos, because they see that I'm a real person person behind the transformation. And they look at me and go, okay, well, I can't relate to Sally with six-pack abs, but I can relate to Margot because she loves coffee, she loves Jesus, and she has these extra stretch marks, whatever it may be. Okay, so stop this video right now and write down 5 to 10 things that make you you, and just post about them. Okay, post about your meals during the day. Those can be part of your 2 to 5 posts. Okay, so that is the second thing. You want to make sure to post about you, your life, your family. Okay, for me, I post a lot about motherhood because that's the season where I'm at. Okay, the next thing that you want to make sure that you are doing is posting the real stuff. Okay, no one wants to follow somebody who just seems like they have it all together. There's a coach that I follow, and I've been following her for a long time, and I love her, but I feel like she is never sad. And sometimes I'm like, oh, I feel like I have this expectation that I shouldn't ever be sad when I follow her. And that's not the truth, because I want people, and then there's another coach I follow that really is raw about her feelings, and it really reaches me because I feel that way a lot. Sometimes motherhood is hard, and when she talks about that, I go, yes, but then she talks about the joy in it too. So for example, today, I made a post. I've had a hard day today. I've dealt with anxiety, fear, grief. My daughter's teacher from last year passed away today, and yesterday, and I had a mouse in my car. And you know what, you guys? This morning, my first post was talking about this mouse in my car. Silly, but relatable. People were like wanting to follow me on that. And then the next post that I made was about how I tend to, when I go through these things of anxiety, fear, and everything that I've already felt today, and that heaviness, I tend to turn towards food. So I took this post and I talked about how food is usually my coping mechanism, but accountability is what has made the difference for me, not running today to the pantry, but to my group to help me and support me. So that's what you do. That's how you tie in the real stuff. You share the real, you talk about the hard things and the funny things, the things that make you relatable to people. So don't just share your highlight reel, friends, because no one wants to see it. When you are posting, one other thing that I want to mention is on Facebook, post 2 to 5 times a day, just about things, about life. You want to be posting on your Instagram stories 5 to 10 times a day at least, because that's really what's going to make you relatable to people. On Instagram, I would say stick to 1 to 2 really quality posts on your actual feed, but use your stories to really let people get to know you in the real and the raw. Use those hashtags and on Instagram and really help people get to know you. Okay, what we're doing, you guys, is we're building trust, because we're offering them something other than fitness and Beachbody, because anybody could find some sort of a workout to do, but we want them to see why it's different, because we care about them, care about results, and we're real people behind these results. Okay, then the thing now that I want to tell you are things that you do not want to post. Okay, first of all, do not post stock photos. Please do not post stock photos, because no, that's not going to reach anybody, okay? Because people are going to look at that and think, oh, sale, when that's really not what we're all about. Make your own. Don't use Beachbody ads. People see enough ads as it is. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to scroll on by. So I want you to ask yourself before you make a post, okay, that maybe is a fitness related post, would this stop my scroll? And if not, maybe take a break and then come back to it, okay? No ad is gonna stop your scroll, my friends. People are just gonna look at that and go, oh, see you later, okay? So if you wanna talk about a particular workout, make sure that you're posting a selfie of you after you did the workout, okay? Ads are not personal at all, okay? So be creative, but don't post an ad in the middle of that, unless it's like a test group, okay? Then you're posting the test group photos. That's a little bit different, but ask your coach about that, okay? Do not post price, okay? Do not. It turns people off immediately. That's salesy, and that's not who we are. They won't see the value of the number. If they see $99 a year for Beachbody On Demand, they'll just see the number. When if they were in a personal relationship with you and felt like you cared about them, they're going to see that that $99 is actually nothing for what they actually get with the support that they get with it. So don't post price, don't post stock photos. People want to relate to you, but you want to be creative, okay? One great way to do this in the end of your post, okay, is if you want to give people more information about price, just put a call to action at the end of your post. So maybe it's drop an emoji at the end of this post to tell me if you're in or you want more information, or comment below with I'm in if you are interested in joining my next online boot camp, or send me a private message. My inbox is always open, okay? Don't post a link to your website. You guys make them reach out to you and you reach out to them, so it's personal, because they're gonna go to your website and they'll just get overwhelmed, because we know that's all happened to each and every one one of us, okay, in some way or another. Make them have direct contact and communication with you so that they can see you truly do care. Okay. Now, as far as I want to just leave you with a couple of other thoughts, make sure to keep your social media clean and well put together. Pick a theme and go with it. So just make sure it's bright and it's something that people would want to scroll through and keep scrolling through. Make sure that you are consistently offering the coaching and the boot camp opportunity. Okay. And so make sure when you look at your top 10 posts, that when you see those, that you see that you are sharing, that if someone was just looking at those top 10 posts, they would see what you're about and they would see what you have to offer, not just your life, but what you have to offer. Okay. And then the last thing I want to leave you with, I have two things. I want to share with you a couple of my favorite video apps and my favorite photo apps and graphic apps, because these might be ones that you want to download. Okay, for videos, I use PicPlayPost. I use a lot of iMovie. I use HypeType. I use InShot. Those are my favorite video apps. Okay, for pictures, I use Snapseed. I use Facetune occasionally for little things. When I have that huge, overwhelming zit on my face, I just use that for that. I try not to alter what I look like too much, but sometimes you don't want everybody to see that you have a huge zit on your nose, right? Or maybe you do. It doesn't really matter. But those are some of the apps that I love. As far as graphics go, I use WordSwag consistently. I use Bazaart, Bazaart. On your computer, if you want to create a graphic, things that I love to use are PicMonkey or Canva. Those are some great options. So download some of those apps and just start using them, play around with them. They're a ton of fun, but there are so many apps out there. So if you have one that works for you, great, go for it. Just make sure that your pictures are clear, bright, and then they showcase who you are, imperfections and all, because that's who we are. We're not perfect people, but we are seeking to better ourselves through health and fitness. Okay. Lastly, I just want to close with this. You want people to trust you. You want people to look at your feed and say, I wish that you were my neighbor. I feel like you're my neighbor. I actually had someone say this to me recently. They said, you know what? I had no idea what you were doing or what you were about, but I saw your transformations and I saw your story and I felt like you were my neighbor and I wanted you to be my neighbor. And I thought, that's exactly what we want to do as coaches. We want to offer to people a personal experience where they feel like they're our neighbor, that they can reach out to us at any time. They can come over and grab an egg anytime they want to. That's what a coach is about, right? A coach is about encouraging people and really helping people to know our story so that they can be invited into our story and then create their own story and start their own. I hope this was helpful, and we will talk to you soon.